Guys, presenting Adelaide United head coach Kurz and Ersan Gülüm. Please direct your questions to Marco first in English, and then we will switch over to Ersan.
Thank you. Yeah, in English. I'll give it a shot. Marco, obviously the first training session here, and the players have got a feel, the players that haven't been here before have got a feel of the stadium. Does it sense like this tomorrow night's a big occasion for the team, the club, and you know how the boys nervous, excited?
I don't think that the boys are nervous. We know tomorrow it's a special game against Victory. It's a derby, and a special game in a special stadium. It's great for us to play tomorrow here in the Oval. But today we trained with a team that became a feeling for the ground, for the stadium, for the pitch, for the green, and yeah, it looks good. The whole week, the team trained very focused and very concentrated, and I'm looking forward for tomorrow.
What did the pitch look like to you? Obviously you didn't play on it, but the boys, how did the ball travel, the bounce? Is there anything different?
No, the pitch is good. It's green. It's the same distances. Yeah, and I hope tomorrow we have a lot of people in the stadium. It's important. We need the support from our fantastic fans.
How happy are you to have a home game after being on the road the first 2 weeks?
I think very happy, but I think we made a good job in the first 2 rounds. But now it's a new game, a home game against, I think, a finalist from the last year, a big team, and we will do our best that we have a chance to get a win.
Can you take a lot from that FFA Cup win that you had against them earlier in the year, Mark?
I think important is that we have the experience that we can beat Victory, yeah? But we know that it's hard work. Yeah? We need a top performance tomorrow. We need a good confidence in our game. Also, it's not possible to make 2 big mistakes against Victory, and we have respect, but we have also a big confidence in our quality.
Have you done anything to address the slow starts that you've had in the first 2 rounds? Started slow, finished strong. How do you fix that?
Again.
So the first 2 rounds, the team started slow, conceded goals. Yeah. Have you done anything to fix that this week?
I think I cannot fix that in a training. I can explain, or we can speak about. I think it's not good to start like the same with the same moments as in the first and second round, but the players know this. I think they have a good feeling. We start with 4 points, and now we play at home. I think they play well tomorrow.
Marco, your defence without Taylor last week held up pretty well against Brisbane. How do you think the defence will play tomorrow against Melbourne?
I think important is that we have very good distances in our team. Melbourne Victory have a lot of good and dangerous player in the offense line. Kurz, the number 9, the new winger. Also, the number 10, it's a very creative player, and he can finish, he can prepare goals. I think when we get them too much chances, they will be scored. And the defense is important, but also you can only win games when you score goals itself, and that's our goal tomorrow. That we score more goals than Victory, and that they have no chance to score a goal against Paul.
Marco, you've had so far 2 rounds with Adelaide United away from home, 1 into another country, something in Europe and in Germany you would probably not have been used to. A lot of teams are next door, you can use a team bus, and here you have to fly all the time. Are you getting used to that, or is that finding Are you finding there's a bit more pressure on you?
No, I feel no pressure. It's the situation, and when we know the start round, the 2 start rounds, we don't spoke about it. That's when we play away in Wellington, and then 4 days later in Brisbane. That's the rules. And when I talk every day about it, then I make the players tired in the mind, or tired. But no, it's okay. That's, I think the players know the distances, they know the long flights or the long travels. For me it's new, but for me it's also not a problem. I like it. For me, a new experience, a new challenge, but I learn every week again.
Do you feel like you're comfortable after a couple of games yet, Marco? Comfortable in the job and in your grasp on the league?
Yes, I feel comfortable with my team. The team gives me a good feeling. The boys make a great job, and that's the best for a coach.
Karim Matt Moore, will he come straight back
In the squad, yes. Stay in the squad.
and the 11?
We'll see.
Are you expecting Victory to be physical?
I think the quality from Victory is that they play physical, that they play hard style. We have the experience from the cup game, and that's one of the points we prepare our team for tomorrow. But it's normal. They play not special physically, or no, they play hard, but it's good.
It's obviously a big game for the A-League, and you've played many big games, and your old club yesterday played a huge one and beat Monaco away. You get excited by this sort of stuff in your home country?
Yeah, you do. No matter what league it is, it's in. I mean, through the media, the preparation to the game, it's boosted through the whole week in the club, in the changing rooms. You understand how big of a game it is internally as a club, and obviously the direction we're heading in as a club. We want to be successful this year, and so far we're heading in the right direction. And it's, as I said, it doesn't matter what country or what league you're in, it's a derby, and you always want to win the derby.
Does it mean a bit more because obviously it's your hometown club, the very first one, although you never sort of played for them, but you're playing against Victorians, you were born there, I think Carlton around there, and obviously you've got a very volatile front man as well, Barisha. Are you looking forward to that confrontation?
You always do. Look, personally I have nothing against the Melbourne Victory, and I've never played against them, or I've never been part of the club. So for me, it's just going to be another game, do my job. I'm sure you just realise I like to get stuck in now and then. It's part of my game, and I'll just do the same job tomorrow on the pitch.
You played against a lot of accomplished number 9s. What do you do with Bersat Barisha on Friday?
I mean, we've saw a few videos of what he does, how he makes his runs, and how he try to score. I mean, you can only try your best to prevent him from scoring. I'm sure on the day, if everyone does their best, we'll be heading home with 3 points. But I mean, you said I've played against a lot of big 9s. I'm not going to say he's bad or he's really good. He's a good player in the A-League. He's proved himself, and I'm here to prove myself in the A-League as well. So I'll just do my best tomorrow with Elsie in the back line.
Previously, the Adelaide Oval pitches come under scrutiny for being a bit too hard and bouncing a bit too much. Did you see that?
Not today. It was actually quite fine. It was a bit windy out there, but I don't know how the weather conditions are going to be tomorrow. But I mean, it's from both sides, isn't it? So it was our first training session out there today, well, through the whole season so far. So we have a slight advantage over Victoria because it's our home ground with our fans. But no, it's not hard. It's not, it's perfect actually. It's quite good.
Could the real blockbuster be you versus Bersat? We saw last week a little yellow card for you when you just decided to throw your weight around and Barisha gets going, his eyes can start rolling around as well. What happens if you two come face to face?
I hope it happens. I played in a lot of derbies throughout my career. I know how to win derbies. I won't say too much, now because keep it for tomorrow. But yeah, it'll be quite entertaining, I think. For the fans as well. It'll be quite spectacular.
There been no backward steps between you two, with it?
I don't know. It's going to be the first time playing against him. We'll see.
Do you have to G up your teammates for this game? I mean, you're one of the leaders of the side.
Yeah.
There's no secret. Are you putting extra effort into talking, making sure the young boys?
I think the boys know how much of a big game it is. You don't really need to take a boy aside or one of the players aside and listen and say this is how important it is. They all realise how important the game is. So I think when they go to bed tonight, they'll just visualise the game in their mind and they'll know what to do tomorrow in the game. They're all professional players and it's a big game tomorrow for both teams because they haven't won a game yet.
How are you not going to start like the last two matches?
Yeah, listen, we've played 2 away games. When you play away, you always, first 10-15 minutes of any away game is always important. After the first game, we said in Brisbane, not try to concede in the first 10-15 minutes. It happened, but we showed good quality and good character to come back for both games. We've played 2 away games and we've got 4 points. That's a good result. First games of the season are always difficult, but tomorrow not going to be like that. We'll be the ones that are pressing tomorrow.
Just have you faced Ginny Troisi back in Turkey?
Yeah, I know him quite well from Turkey. He was actually a big talent when he was in Turkey. He was killing it. He was playing really good football. He had a few injuries that set him back a bit, but yeah, he's a quality player. He's good.
So he deserves special attention, do you think? This is his home state.
Yeah, it is. I don't think it needs special attention. We've got players that they should think about that. Our players need special attention as well. Look, if you think about every individual player, then how we're going to play our football. I think we'll go out tomorrow, play our football, our brand of football, and let them worry about what we're going to do. We shouldn't worry too much about what they're going to do tomorrow because we're playing at home.